One of my biggest tunes, Pop. It's fucking ass. Whoever likes Pop, I'm fucking deleting it soon. So I want to delete it so bad. No joke, I spent maybe 4 months making that tune.
Yeah, Make It Funky is definitely...
That's everyone's favourite.
Yeah, it's my favourite track.
It's my least favourite.
Really?
I wasn't even going to put it out. And I put it out, so
Fuck, it's like...
I sent it to my manager and he was like, this is the one. I was like, what about Massacre? No, this is the one. I was like, okay. Fucking rocked up to his house. And I was like, is this his house? Knocked on the door. No one answered. I was like, fuck. Some girl answers with a dog. And I was like, does Mac live here? Yeah, he's my brother. I was like, oh fuck, did I wake him? She's like, yeah, he's in there. Went into Mac. Mac fucking passed out. Alright, man. I was like, sound. Thanks, Mac. That's what you kind of should strive for, I think. Like, getting your own kind of like identity. Like, I felt like I only found like my kind of sound maybe in like the last year and a half, 2 years kind of.
Yeah, right.
But before you're kind of just like, whatever comes out.
Mm-hmm.
But like, now you can kind of get like your own kind of sound. So, playing in Berlin.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of wanted something that kind of is Berlin-y-ish, like the kind of melody. It's very kind of repetitive, kind of stuff like that.
What's good, everyone? Welcome back to Behind the Tune. I'm your host, Nikita, and joining me on today's episode is someone who has travelled far and wide to be here with me today. All the way from Galway, Ireland, which is a hub for most DJs and producers as of late. He himself being a promising talent from that city. Fresh off the start of his Australia tour, playing in Melbourne last night and playing in Sydney tonight, releasing an EP recently labelled Trax Only, this artist will light up a dance floor on any given night. It is with my pleasure that I introduce GES.
Boss.
Bosh.
You did well.
How you going?
Good. Do you remember the Trax Only? That was good.
Trax, yeah, that's an absolute banger.
It's actually, I seen Antia, she's a big enough DJ. She played it as well. She has it on her Instagram. I have fucking yet to post it, but
yeah, she
played it at Make It Funky. So I woke up to the news. I was like, oh, sick.
Yeah, no, that's an absolute banger EP. Like, I remember when that came out. Yeah, Make It Funky is definitely...
That's everyone's favourite.
Yeah, it's my favourite track.
It's my least favourite.
Really?
I wasn't even going to put it out, and I put it out. So
it's like...
I sent it to my manager, and he was like, this is the one. I was like, what about Nasukara? No. This is the one. I was like, okay.
Why is that, do you think?
I don't know.
Why did you hate it, and why do you think your manager liked it?
I don't know. I'd say it's just like, I think it has more listenability than probably the rest of the EP, and I like the bass line the most. I actually do. I've grown to love it because I have to play it now because people like it. Like, but I've kind of grown to like it now. But when I was making it, I was like, it's kind of ass. But then I was like, I don't know. And then I sent it to people. I sent it to Six Sense, and they're like, this is fucking sick. I was like, okay. So, I took other people's word and I put it out. So at least I put it out. That spent me the most money on Bandcamp. So I'll take that. I'll take that.
So I feel like that's always the case. Every time I ask someone about like their most popular track, it's always the one that never actually was planned to come out.
Yeah, I've had that so often. Like, sometimes you kind of just make tracks to like, you'd be so happy you just made a track and you put it out, and then you'd be like, I probably shouldn't have put it out, but it does well anyway. That always happens. Like, I was chatting to Mac about that yesterday. We were like just like trying to build up releases, and then you just release it because you've just happy that you made a tune. Like, you know.
Yeah. Why do you think that is? Because like obviously, do you have a music background?
Me, no, not really.
You just started producing.
Yeah, I just started producing.
Yeah. So what? Well, obviously, I feel like you come from obviously just making your own music. It's a lot more critical. You're more critical of yourself. Yeah. Whereas people that are listening to your tracks aren't really like looking at each element individually. It's sort of just like whatever brings the energy.
Sometimes like you do get really nitpicky on like little shit that the average listener won't actually care about. But like you'd be doing like little breakdowns on how to do, and you'd be there for like half an hour just doing like a third 10-second segment of a track, and it's just like. It's good. Like I think the level is stepped up so high that you kind of have to be like that. Like Ned Bennett coming out of fucking nowhere, and I have his like secret link to like his unreleased shit. I made me question what I was doing. Like, so yeah, shout out to Ned. No, Ned is sick, and like all the boys, it's just like the level has gone like from kind of here and just fucking up here. So yeah, I think you have to be like that critical of yourself, to be honest.
Yeah, because you make a little links to like Aussie artists, like obviously Mac, Six Sense, and you mentioned Ned Bennett, who I agree has been on a tear recently, and I'm sure his unreleased tracks have.
You'll hear them tonight. They're actually.
Okay.
I played one last night.
Yeah, because Ned Bennett's been going crazy. Do you like sort of associate yourself with a lot of Aussie artists? Because like we were talking before that like Ireland or like where you're from, Galway, is a little bit like there's the producers coming out like you, Kedema, Champagne and stuff, but it's not as like prominent as it is down here.
I feel like I don't know. Just such a link to like all the boys here. I don't even know where it came from. I don't think a lot of the Irish lads do like Dylan Fogarty and like Cult and all them boys. They're not like as close to like the Aussie boys, but like I don't know why I'm close with like all the boys, but I'm happy I am. Like No, I don't know. I feel like I don't even know how I became friends with like Mac and all these. I think I just like must have just sent tracks to each other, and then it was just like, yeah, you're sick as well, and they just became friends. Like,
Yeah.
but that's kind of how it happens. Like,
Yeah, but you only met them. You met them for the first time. What, yesterday?
I met Mac. Fucking Mac. Shout out to Mac. Mac fucking said I could stay at his house for the fucking whole thing, and I was like, oh, unreal. He was like, what time are you arriving? I was like, I get in at like 5 o'clock in the morning. And he's like, yeah. You have to get an Uber. I was like, that's fair, like no problem. And then I was like, he's like, what time would it be at my house? I was like, around 7 a.m. He was like, okay, yeah, sweet, no worries. Fucking rocked up to his house, and I was like, is this his house? Knocked on the door, no one answered. I was like, fuck. Some girl answers with a dog, and I was like, does Mac live here? Yeah, he's my brother. I was like, oh fuck, did I wake him? She's like, yeah, he's in there. Went to the Mac was fucking passed out. Alright, man. I was like, I was like, sound. Thanks, Mac. Fucking hell. I was like, I had the fucking red carpet out for me.
Hospitality service 101.
I literally lied on the couch for like 3 hours until he was ready to go, and then we got breakfast.
Did he go out the night before? Or was just
him?
sleeping?
God love him. He was a bit sick.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
I was like, okay, fair enough. I love this.
Well, yeah, shout out Mac for letting you stay at his. But you're producing music and stuff
When I'm here?
like with him in his studio.
Yeah, we're actually going to work. We're actually going to work on a track together. I was going to do an EP with Six Sense, but we're both really busy, so we'll see. We'll try and make a track together.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely making a track with Mac. I was in the studio. It's really good, so I think we'll.
His studio at home?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
kind of in his room. It's actually really sick.
Oh, okay, sick. Yeah, you're saying you're busy as well. Like, obviously, you have this tour coming up. You just played in Melbourne yesterday.
Yeah.
How was that? Like,
Oh, it's
you've
actually
told me
so
about
good.
it,
Like,
but
it was really, really good because I was so jet lagged. I missed the fucking dinner with Agatha. Shout out to Jackson who fucking sorted the whole tour from Stolen Goods. He was like, if you need sleep, don't go to dinner. I was like, okay, I'll see. I'll be okay. I might go to dinner. And then it was like dinner was like 6:30. So I went to bed at like probably like 3 p.m.
yeah.
I was like, I'll set an alarm for 6:30. Fucking slept through that alarm. I luckily set an alarm for like 8. If I didn't set the alarm, I wouldn't have played. So I was like,
jet lagged.
I was fine. I was actually fine. I thought I bet the jet lag and everything. I was even saying to Mac, I was like, I'm fucking sound. Like I'm fine. And then we went around where he lives. Like we went for like food and coffee and stuff. After that, I was like, fuck. I was
passed out.
We got like 2 coffees each, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try and stay awake until I get to my hotel tonight. And then I just passed out. I was
Right.
actually so happy I passed out. But no, the gig was sick. To be fair.
Yeah.
New Guernica.
Yeah.
It was actually
Guernica.
really, really good. Packed up. It was like a bit slow. Then when I started playing, it kind of just filled out. I was like, thank God. Like I was like, no, it was really good. So.
Did it sell out?
No, I didn't sell out.
No.
But I think it was close. I think it was like 70% sold out.
Yeah. See, I was talking to Mitch Walters at Los Angeles.
Shout out Mitch. He's
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah, great producer as well. Another one of them. But I was talking to him as well, and like he was when Ollie Lishman was playing Los Sundays, and like it was pretty dead.
Yeah.
Like, but I mean, the Ivy that he played at Los Sundays is
Yeah.
a bit of it's a larger club than what you're used to. But it was a bit quiet, and then he was saying like Sydney's very last minute.
Oh, it
Like,
is.
you'll
Yeah,
notice
I've heard
Syd-
like tonight's meant to do well, but then they're like, we usually pack it out on the night. I was like, okay, fair.
Like door tickets and fourth release are usually just go like on the night basically.
really?
Like I think I bought third release tickets.
Oh, did you?
Because it
Fair.
was like because I think because Sydney it's so unexpected and sort of like it's a mission to get into the city for most people.
Yeah.
So it's sort of like a last minute thing.
okay. Fair.
Whereas with Melbourne, I feel like it's a lot easier to get into the
It's
city.
such a better scene though compared to Ireland.
Mm.
Like it's a joke. Like to be honest.
Yeah. Do you want to touch on that, like the scene in Ireland? Because I feel like you and I, or Galway specifically, like where you're
Galway's dead,
from.
man. Galway's died. It's the fucking R.I.P. Galway. Like I don't know. Galway used to be sick. Galway. I went to college in a place called Carlow. It's like a shithole. Like I should never went there. But I got my degree somehow, but that was because of COVID. And
What'd you-
sports and business management.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, but we're all on Zoom doing the test together. So thanks for the degree. No, I fucking regret going there, but I went there, and then like you come back on like the weekends and stuff, and then like say like fucking Kedma would be in Electric. Electric was the best club in Galway by a mile. That closed because of COVID. It still hasn't opened, even though they were promised to reopen for Kedma did that G-Town festival in Galway.
Recently.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I met Stum there, like and stuff, and we
Oh,
played
okay.
after, and then that was meant to open as like an after party for the thing, but it was like they're hiring staff and everything. But I don't know what happened; it didn't open. And then you have Carbon closed for like it's Weatherspoons. Have you heard of Weatherspoons?
Yeah, like the big chain.
like the chain of pubs. And yeah, it just literally never opened. They like bought it, COVID happened, and then they gutted it and everything, but it's still a work site. So we have one club in Galway, it's called DNA, and it's the shittest nightclub I've ever been to in my life. I'll never step foot in there.
Would most people from Galway agree with that.
Yeah, yeah, but we have to where I play now in Galway is like the cellar. It's like kind of below a pub, and it's like a basement, and then there's like the loft, which is above a pub. There's kind of like venues like that, but it's so like coming here, even just last night and like New Guernica and stuff. It's just like this is like 50 times better than fucking anywhere in Galway, like, or anywhere. Like new Index opened up in Dublin, that looks unbelievable, but like the clubs in Ireland are just fucking shite.
How far is Dublin from?
It's
Galway?
like a 2.5 hour drive.
Oh fuck!
So
that's
like it's
still a
fucking-
mission.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's still a mission. Like there's not many great clubs I played in Ireland. I'm playing. When's this come out?
Probably come out November, start of November.
Oh, that's perfect. I've already played
No,
there.
middle of October.
I'm playing there in 2 weeks. So I'm
Yeah,
playing
no,
in like there's a good nightclub in I think it's Nace, which is like kind of back arse nowhere. It's called Incourt. That one looks good, but
Yeah.
there's not many like really good venues in Ireland anymore. Really, like the new Index though looks fucking class. And we had like Hanger. I never went there, but like Hanger was like folklore, like Dublin. It was like the best nightclub, like everyone like there's like stories and everything, like Tommy Hoolan playing on the Hanger and all this kind of stuff. I never went up because I think it was just before like kind of my time.
Right.
I
Okay.
think I was like maybe 18, 17 when it closed, but no, there's like the scene in Ireland is like it's like it kind of died and then now it's kind of coming back because like Reboot and stuff. They're like collective now and they do like fucking massive shows like BLK.
Yeah. Be okay.
Yeah. They're the guys who manage him. Like they do like massive shows and stuff, but I don't know. It's just fucking slow, kind of getting back to like compared to here, like the scene in Melbourne as well. It's just fucking.
How would you compare the scene? Well, not compare, but how would you describe the scene in Galway before COVID?
It was definitely better. Like it was probably was the best scene to be honest in Ireland. I'd say to be honest, like Dublin or Galway, Limerick is good as well. That's like not that far from Galway, but it's like an hour and a bit. But that like them kind of three because it's all uni like students and stuff. So like. Here it's only kind of like weekend shows, so it'd be like Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, mainly, but like you have like your uni nights and stuff on
But like
Thursdays.
in Ireland now, like a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it'd be like fucking the biggest nights. Like no one really goes out on like a Friday or Saturday unless they're like you're older.
Really?
Yeah, because everyone goes home like to the weekend. So if I went to college in Dublin,
Oh,
I'd
okay,
return
yeah.
to Galway, and then like not many like if Kedma or any of the boys are playing, it'd be like during the week because it'd be like for students or like for
Yeah.
college and stuff. But like very reliant on like college, like do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. So like it's more like uni students, I guess. Would you say like it's more uni student?
Really young crowds as well.
Yeah.
Fucking don't know music, so
Yeah. It's funny that you mentioned that because like he said it like Monday to Wednesday I'd say is like just
it's
dead.
ghost town. I'd say yeah.
It's a ghost. Yeah. And then Thursdays it picks up a little bit, and then Fridays and Saturdays, and then obviously during summer we have like the Sunday sessions.
Yeah.
Because the weather here is like
Long weekend next weekend, so
yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, everyone usually goes crazy for that
yeah,
one.
that's I heard that's meant to be good.
There's a lot of shows there's a lot of shows that happen, so it's like you can't really choose where you want to go.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of good lineups coming up. I know Los Angeles and Sash are usually the ones that.
Los Angeles looks sick though.
Yeah.
I want to go. Where is that in Sydney? Isn't it?
That's in Sydney. That's like from here. Like so you can probably walk there from here.
Oh really?
Yeah. So it's like right in the city. It's in Wynyard, so it's a great.
I'm very keen to see that. Why does everyone say keen here?
Keen. I don't
Everyone
know.
says super keen. I like.
Yeah.
I'm like. I know the word keen, but like no one uses it that much in Ireland. Like everyone says, "Oh, so keen, like keen." I'm just like, okay.
I don't know. It's like I feel like it's Aussie slang. Like, it's,
fucking hell.
I feel like we could talk an hour
Because
about.
I was like, they just messaged me. Oh, that's so keen. I was like, no one says that.
I feel like I probably messaged you like.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think it's just Aussie slang. I feel like you and I could probably talk an hour about just
Oh, the different. I'll teach you some
Aussie
Irish slang.
words.
I was teaching from people Irish slang last night.
people
Actually,
people that I work with that are Irish. I say like oh Monday Arvo, and like Arvo's a really Aussie thing, isn't it? I'm like, yeah, I never really thought about it.
We say sound, like sound.
Yeah.
Do you say that here?
Nah, I
We
mean
always say like, oh yeah, that's sound. Like that's okay, whatever.
that's okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Yeah, what do we say for like that's okay? You know, we just say that's
sweet or
all right.
something. Yeah, that's all right.
We say that's all right.
Yeah, we just say yeah, sound. Everyone like, I don't know what Irish slang is goated though, but you have good slang as well. But
Yeah. What are some Irish slang words then?
I'll
For someone-
take it
for an
straight
Aussie
to the
like me.
depths of fucking Galway. Sham.
Sham. What does that mean?
Sham be like, if you did something crazy now, I'd be like, oh sham, like fucking hell, like sham, like you're a sham, or else you're a sham, which is kind of like, a sham's kind of like a bit of a rough dude.
Right.
You're like, oh, you're such a hard sham.
So there's like two meanings for it.
Kind of, yeah. Yeah, there's a fucking 100 meanings for it, to be honest. Sham, tome would be like, if you did something sick, that's like, oh, that was fucking tome. Or like,
So what's the difference between sham and tome?
sham is like, well, sham's kind of, you can describe someone as a sham.
Oh, okay.
And like, or you'd be like, or sometimes you're like, oh, sham, but you can describe someone as a sham. Tome would be like, This is the best fucking conversation I've had. Tome is like, you'd be like, oh, that's fucking Tome, or like Melbourne last night was Tome, so you'd be like, that's kind of how you use it, like sick,
like sick.
Yeah.
Or like
any other Irish slang. None that
are those like the two main ones that you use?
Yeah, that's what I use. So it could be dead, like, but I use it a lot. So
yeah, I might need to start incorporating Sham and Tome. I feel like I won't.
Jackson said he's going to incorporate it from Stolen Goods. He's like, Tome, yeah, tomorrow's gonna be fucking Tome. I was like, okay. So
you're playing a not Civic Underground, Oxford Art Factory tonight.
I am playing Civic Underground.
That's gonna be Tome.
Next week. That is gonna be Tome. Oxford Art Factory this week. Yeah.
Excited for that one.
Yeah,
first Sydney gig.
We'll know if Kyle is recovered. So Kyle, hopefully you're all good.
Is that Oots?
Yeah, it is Oots. Yeah.
Do you want to tell everyone the story?
I woke up this morning hungover as shit, and then the fucking internet in the hotel didn't work, and I was like, I whacked off my data for when I went to bed, and then woke up and I had my data, and I was just like, "Do you hear about Kyle? Do you hear about Oots?" I was like, "What the fuck happened to you?" And he was like, "Oh, he pulled his muscle DJing last night in Shepperton." I was like, "Oh fuck!" I was like, "Oh, he'd be alright." He's like, "No, I think he left the club, like he couldn't walk." I was like, "Oh, fuck." So then Ben Prophet, God love him, and his missus was stuck in Shepperton because Oots was their lift. So then he was like, "I don't even know if I can make it to the show." Hour later, yeah, Kyle's alright. Yeah, we're hitting the road now. I was like, okay, yeah, that was fucking. So hopefully he'd be alright. I'll get him a chair. He'd be alright.
Yeah, hopefully he's okay. You don't want to see that happen to someone like him. How do you think that happened? Obviously, I feel like
he's fucking grooving too hard. I'd say. So I'd say it was.
That's the best way to do it, though.
Yeah, go out on the top. That's what I'd say.
You have to talk to him to see how it happened.
I'll give him a piggyback. He'll be alright.
Yeah, because obviously tonight will be a massive show, a massive lineup as well.
Yeah,
yourself, really Ben Prophet, Bella Claxton, Oots, Kellen Metcalf, and then you got Jackson who runs Stolen Goods back to back with
his mate. I forget his name. Apologies, but my names don't go together.
See, I've never been to Oxford Art Factory. Actually, I've never been to a Stolen Goods show tonight.
It's meant to be like one of the best venues in Sydney, apparently. So there's one that's like up from it, which is like fucking massive.
Probably Abercrombie.
That's the one. Yeah,
Abercrombie recently has like it came from absolutely nowhere. Like I didn't even see it coming, but everyone it's
massive, isn't it?
Had they hosted Charlie Sparks there.
It's like 1,000 or something people, is it? Or 2,000 people.
Yeah, it's massive. Also, another one's called Liberty Hall, but that's more of like not like a really.
Bill Kidd played there, I think.
Yeah, and Trim played there as well, like at the start of the year. But that's also a sick venue. But that one's like a lot bigger.
Yeah, it's fucking bad. It's like 5,000 people or some shit, is it?
No, it's like 1,500 people.
Oh, I thought you said 12,000. I was like, fuck. I was like, fuck.
Fuck yeah, it'd be okay playing 12,000 people in Sydney.
Fucking hell.
No, 1,200 people. So and they've got like an upstairs area and stuff like that. But it's a sick venue as well. But again, it's like so far away from everything.
Is it wild? It's not in the city, or is it in the city?
Now Liberty Hall's in like Moore Park, so I'd say where are we? We're like Central Surrey Hills right now. So like I'd say it's probably. I mean, if you catch a train from Central, it's like a 20-minute train ride.
Fair.
So it's not bad.
It's a bit outside though.
It is on the outskirts. Because then if you finish and stuff, you want to come back into the city.
It's kind of like that in Berlin though. Berlin's kind of like decentralized, like completely, like all the kind of nightclubs are kind of like around. It's so sick. Like the city is completely just separated.
Really?
Yeah, it's actually really cool.
See in Melbourne, I don't know if you noticed it, but not like Chapel Street, for example.
Yeah. That's
like
that's a while out.
It's just like lines of bar, like clubs. I think Revs is on that one. There's a couple of others on that one.
Yeah, I drove past there actually. I need to go down.
Yeah, Chapel Street. Yeah, if you're down in Melbourne, I mean, I'm not one to talk about it because I've been there like twice.
Fair.
But yeah, if you're down there at Chapel Street, I think Revs is the one you should go to. It's like a bucket list item, really.
Is it? Yeah, okay, I'll give it a go.
But now I think Melbourne's like, again, I'm not one to speak on it, but they've got a lot of clubs down there.
There's fucking so many clubs. Even though I was like driving to the club, I seen about 4.
But see, their clubs down there are like specific for like techno, electronic music and stuff. Here it's more like we have the clubs. It's more
commercially,
like collective sort of have to go in there and make their own stuff. Yeah.
That's very similar to Ireland. Like,
oh really?
There's no like besides Index now would be like they actually just got a new place. I think it is called Index. They're kind of doing it in somewhere else, but calling it Index, if you know what I mean. But it's their space, but then they moved and this fucking nightclub looks unreal. But that's obviously they get massive areas. Like they just had Tommy Huda and Arm Van Helden, and like they get massive. Yeah, they get like really good lineups and stuff.
Right. Okay. So would you say there's like a revival of Galway nightlife coming? Like
no, that's not Galway. That's Dublin.
Oh, is that Dublin?
Yeah, that's Dublin.
But do you think that there's like, is the Irish night scene itself like on a downfall, or is it just Galway in particular?
That's a deep question.
Like, what have you been able to observe?
Galway nightlife is ass. Like,
do you see it coming back though? Is it like?
It's alright. Like you do get like there's good collectors and stuff going, like Bumble and stuff. They always do like raves and shit after. because our closing times are ass. Like we have to close at 2.
Yeah, it's like heat lockout laws.
Yeah, we have to close at 2. Like that's
Completely.
like gone. Like you're like, and then like, because when I came here and I seen like the lineups and I'm like in the middle, I was like, why am I like closing if I was like headline or something? But like in Ireland, if you're headline, you're on last. In here, you'd be like, you're not headlining because you're on like you'd be on like peak time at like fucking 12 or whatever. But yeah, the laws are.
So you got to close you got to shut down at 2:00.
Like everywhere. We just got like Give Us the Night is like there's Sunil Sharp, really big DJ. He's
who?
Sunil Sharp.
Nah.
He's like folklore of Irish fucking techno.
Oh really?
Yeah, him and Orkis, he's another DJ. They run a thing called Give Us the Night, and it's like a campaign for like, because our licensing laws and everything are like you have to get a late license and you have to get like all these licenses to even just like run a night or like do anything.
Something similar in Sydney.
It's really hard, but it's really hard. Like really.
Yeah, it's very like difficult. It's like a barrier of entry.
But they're like, we just got approved for late, because we have the earliest closing times in Europe.
Fuck.
Yeah, like it's ass. Like I played in Berlin and stuff, and it's just like 24 hours. Like that's 24/7. It's just so different. Like, but like Ireland, yeah, we was the shortest closing times, and then but they recently passed a bill to say like that we can open till like 6 or something. But like,
so even Dublin and stuff.
But like the
2 a.m. closing times.
Yeah.
Oh,
like or else half half an hour. Like, but fucking, they're saying there that like, that like only certain places will do the 6 o'clock and all this shit, unless like you're not going to get the staff and all that. It's fucking bullshit. Like, but
yeah,
like, it does kind of kill the scene like compared to like just anywhere else in Europe. Like I played in like even UK and stuff. It's just like 5 o'clock, no problem. It's
like England for example, like
it's
cracking night
across
scene.
the pond. Like, what's the story? I don't know.
Yeah, that's actually like, it's interesting to sort of see that though. Like, obviously you have sick artists coming out of Ireland like yourself. Obviously Kedema being like BLK, them like
all them boys
being the front face of it. But then you have like Tommy Holohan, as you said, and a bunch of those other guys. But your nightlife isn't like.
It's so yeah, but you have to go out. Like Evan Kedema moved to London, and like Tommy's in London.
Why do you
Champagne's in London.
Yeah. Why do you think that like you've got such great talent there, but your nightlife is just like shit?
Irish government.
Oh really?
Yeah.
But like you just said,
Irish government and whoever the fuck buys a club, and I don't know, like, do they get horny to buy a fucking nightclub to turn it into a hotel? But I don't know. And if they see a nightclub, they go, oh, that'd be a nice hotel. I don't know. Every nightclub is getting turned into a hotel.
Is that like just like investors and stuff?
I don't know. Like it's so stupid. Like honestly.
Yeah.
Like so many clubs in Dublin. I'm not from Dublin, so I haven't been out to like a lot of the clubs, but like a load of clubs in Dublin that have just been turned into hotels. DNA was meant to get, the only club in Galway was meant to get turned into a hotel, but it was eventually scrapped. But like so much stupid stuff, like just stuff like that, like Weatherspoon's going into one of the best clubs in Galway. Like it just kills you. Like
it's not like big corporations basically. Just
basically like that, or like anyone who fucking wants to own a hotel. There's enough hotels in Galway. Galway's not even that busy, like, but like, what do you say, we're the culture capital of Europe?
I read somewhere that like you guys are the festival capital of Europe.
Yeah, we are the culture capital of the world, or the Europe or something, and we have.
But it's like music festivals or just like
it's
cultural
like
festivals?
No, you have like, it's like something arts week or something like that.
It's not like music festivals. It's
no
festivals.
I was during actually that G-Town Fest was part of the like. The Galway Arts Festival is called.
Right. Okay.
That was like the big top. A big top is like, you know, like big fuck off tent, like really big kind of tent, and he took control of that for a night. But that's why we're the culture thing. But we're sure he had nowhere to go after. Like the lads had to go and play in the Roisin Dove, like Skin and Skin and all them boys went to play in the Roisin Dove. Roisin Dove's a pub, like. The Roisin Dove is like just a pub, and it has like another thing like on the side and stuff. It's just I don't know, like we should have a better nightclubs or something like that. Yeah.
How was that G-Town Fest? Is that what the G-Town Fest? Is that what it was? How was it?
Yeah, it was so good.
Yeah.
It was like I had a busy day because I was playing an after party with that's when I met Stum for the first time and stuff, and then Callum from Lovesick came over and filmed that whole thing.
Yeah, I've seen that, yeah.
But yeah, it was like a really busy day because I just fucking meet a lot of people, and then met Jack, went to G-Town Fest. That was really good. Then after, played, and this was like really, and then there's a rave on, but then Jack was like, I'm fucking tired. I was like, yeah, fair enough. I'm going to bed too, so I did the responsible thing. But it was really, really good. Like, it's like that's what you need for Galway, I think. Like something like that. Like, I was like, how the fuck is this in Galway? Like, you'd have to go to like Dublin or like some festival like in the back out of nowhere or something.
Fuck. So yeah, it's interesting that you sort of say that stuff, because like I feel like for me, like as me, like someone that sees it,
You definitely take it for granted, I would say.
Yeah, but I feel like my impression was that Galway is like a good scene, but talking to you, it's like
it's not. Like, it was. It definitely was.
Itself was a good scene.
Ireland's actually alright, like, because we have such good artists, and like we're very positive.
Yeah.
Like considering like 2am and like fucking we're playing in like above a pub and all that, but it's a night's a night, like, and you can still have a good night.
Yeah.
But like it's just like even me just coming here and like playing in Berlin or whatever, it's just like you're kind of just like your eyes open. You're like, what the fuck? Like, because now you know what real like good clubs are like and stuff, and you're just like, I have to go back home to this shithole now in like 3 weeks. But
well, I mean, yeah, Sydney. I hope Sydney impresses you, because Sydney can be a hit or a miss. But tonight, as I said, should be a great night.
no, the lineup tonight is fucked. Like, to be honest.
Yeah, when I saw that, it was.
Did you guess the special guest? They left it very.
Well, see, I've got a story about that. I don't know if I should say it. I'm gonna say it, but if worse comes to worse, I'll cut it out. But what happened? Yeah, so Ben followed me on Instagram, and I was like, oh, cheers for the follow. Like, fucking.
Keen to see you play that.
No, because I didn't actually know who the special guest was, and I didn't even clock me that they were playing King of Rock.
Yeah,
and I was like,
yeah.
after he told me that he was special guest before it got announced, I was like, fuck, that's such a giveaway. Like, it's just like a dead giveaway. But yeah, I messaged him saying, oh, what's it called? Thanks for the follow, whatever, massive fan.
Yeah.
And then I was chatting to him, and he's like, oh, I'm playing on the 23rd.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, where are you playing on the 23rd? He's like, oh, you've already seen the lineup. And I was like, no, I haven't. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. And then I was like, holy fuck, it's that you're playing there.
Yeah.
And
That was
then,
the worst kept secret, like, honestly.
Oh, really?
Oh, sure, everyone knew because he's playing fucking King Rock, like, everyone knew.
Well, I don't know if I can. I'll see if I can talk to Jackson and see if I can release that.
Oh, you can, sure. So, no, we've already played. It was a great night, so that was it.
Yeah, but
We've already played there. Everyone knew. If they didn't know,
everyone knows.
You need to get checked, like, to be honest.
But yeah, and then they were like, yeah, Solid Goods released like a thing saying like, oh, guess the secret lineup and get like this prize, like 2 tickets.
Did you win?
Like,
Did you win?
No.
I was like, yes.
I didn't want to mention, but I was like telling Mrs. I was like, oh, you should say who the secret guest. No, I was like,
fuck.
No, I don't want to be like that guy that like ruins the chance for someone else to actually get
That'd
it.
be funny as fuck.
But like, yeah,
fuck that. You should have done it.
I was like telling Mrs.
Funny.
like, you should go. And it's like, oh, I'll do it. I was like, nah, please don't. Like, it's bad for my brand.
You should have done it. That would be fucking
It's
sick.
like, it's like bad for my brand. I don't want to be known as that guy that like leaks information.
That's fucking funny though.
But
I would have done it. I would have commented on it. Like, I would have done it. Fuck.
Obviously you knew that he was.
Oh
playing.
yeah, I knew.
Did he tell you?
No, it was actually such a coincidence that we're both on tour. Like, he's one of my best mates. Like,
Oh yeah, it's fine.
and he told me, he's like, I'm going to Australia. I was like, so happy for him. I was like, fuck you. I was like, that's sick. And then like literally, shout out. I think basically 6 Cents made this tour basically happen. I think.
Really?
I think so, because like, so you did like Q&A on Instagram. Like,
Yeah.
put out a thing, and then they're like, the question was like dream back to back, and they mentioned me in the story. I woke up with like 100.
I saw that.
Woke up with like 100 new followers, and I was like, what the fuck? And then one of them was Stolen Goods, and like, do you want to come to Sydney? I was like, obviously, like 100%. And then I was like, oh, this would be sick or whatever. And they're like, yeah, we're going to organise a tour and all this. I was like, fuck. And I was like, yeah. And then I fucking FaceTime Ben, and I was like, I'm on the way. So yeah,
Is it your
like,
first tour ever?
Yeah, this is my first ever tour. Yeah, so
Yeah, and then like obviously you were saying like your number one listeners on any platform is Australia.
Mm-hmm. Melbourne, I'm Melbourne massive, like, so yeah. I think that's kind of the case for everyone though, especially for Ireland. I feel like
Any like
I was just mad for like fucking kind of like hair groove or whatever. Like, I don't know.
hard. Yeah, we were saying that. We were talking about it before, like hard groove, like 6 Cents, Mac, Ned Bennett, sort of like
all them.
they
boys,
all do like the same sort of like style, and then obviously I feel like you just fit perfectly.
Yeah,
like it's just perfect. But like even like I feel like Kedem is a massive influence on that as well.
He's one of the reasons I started making music. To be fair.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So he's like your inspiration.
Like, I remember I was at like an afters or something when I was like 18. And someone threw on 3am by Kedem. So it's kind of, I think he deleted it by now, but it's like it's kind of piano-y. I was like, fucking hell.
Yeah.
That's kind of like as well as my dad. My dad kind of, he was DJ back in the day. So I was like, I grew up on like Tiesto and like fucking Prodigy and all that shit, and yeah. And then I played rugby for a while. I kind of was going for it. That's why I went to college in Carlow.
Oh, so you
I was like going for rugby, yeah. And I played like Connacht. Do you know Connacht? It'd be like, do you know Leinster maybe? we have like Irish teams, so like whoever did like War Tars or something like that. Like,
oh, is it
like you're War Tars, I was kind of like in the academy, if you know what I mean.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then I
yeah.
fucking injured myself, and I was like,
Fuck, it's always that, like, it's like if I didn't do
I could have gone pro with my bum knee. That was happening. No, I actually ripped my. I was meant to play Leinster, which was like fucking massive game, and I kind of injured throughout the whole thing, but we played against Italy. We got fucking smashed. They were fucking massive.
Well, you played against the Italy national team.
Yeah, like the under 18s, under 18s. Not the fucking. And then no, and then I played all right. Like I kind of knew the systems and stuff. We got smashed, but I played fine. And then he was like, "Oh, you're on the bench for the Leinster game." I was like, "Fucking yes!" Like unreal. The lightest training session we had all year. I was literally just like kind of shuffling across and like completely ripped my groin. Yeah, and I was
and like that was
I was
it,
in
basically.
tears and everything. And it's very cutthroat, like kind of rugby and stuff. Like, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like your man was kind of pissed at me, and I was like, "There's nothing I can do." I was fucking like, "This is like what I wanted to do with my life and all this kind of shit." And then now I fucking play in clubs, so that's how that happened. So I'm actually so happy that happened, though, to be honest. So
Yeah, well, I mean, if it didn't happen, then you wouldn't be here today. What position did you play?
I was a winger. I'm fast as fuck, to be honest.
Oh, really?
I'm still fast. I haven't ran about 4 years, but I'm still fast. I'd say.
Yeah,
So I was a
nice.
winger.
Nice, that's cool. I didn't actually know you had a rugby background, but like, yeah, you could have been pro. Typically, like the story. If I didn't do mine here, I could have been pro.
Could have been pro.
Played. Yeah, I mean, you see that in every sport. Like even like here, rugby league, AFL.
Yeah.
I mean, there it's like football. Like,
Yeah.
like soccer, whatever. Whoever's listening, soccer or football.
That's the same fucking thing. So.
But yeah, I want to ask because I feel like we've been talking about like the Irish. Now. I want to sort of like talk about you.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's go.
Where'd you like? You were telling me that you wanted to sort of keep it for the pub. But where'd you get your name from? GES.
GES.
Okay.
So Gary is
Gary.
my name. Middle name is Eamon. And do you have confirmation names here? Apparently you don't. I've heard you don't.
We just have middle names.
We have confirmation names, so like when you make a confirmation, you pick a name.
Is that like it's like baptized?
It's like Catholic.
Like
it's
baptized.
Ireland is just Catholic. So
Yeah.
I'm not religious or anything, but we have to do it or whatever. So Gary Eamon, and then my confirmation name is Stephen. So that's how I came up with it.
GES.
GES.
Oh, it's sick.
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
GES would have been like a short thing for Gary.
No, it's just coming up with that. That's why it kind of is, because it's like Gary and Stephen, but that's why I'm called GES now. Yeah.
Oh, it's sick. Yeah, that's actually Well, we got that story.
No, I thought my name was shite, and then everyone's like, "Oh, it's so short and snappy." I was like, "Okay, so I'll keep it."
But it's like you don't know how to pronounce it until you tell him because like I thought it was
I
like
like that though. Like, do you know like rebuke?
rebuke.
Yeah,
Is it rebuke?
yeah. That's there you go. Like kind of.
It's like stum.
Yeah, but yeah. It's kind of like
or
having a
stum.
conversation about someone's fucking name, like, because you're just talking about it. So I was like, okay, fair enough. Because I hated Zeds. I think Zeds are just
Corny.
ass. Like honestly, like if I did Z in my name, I'm not getting booked anywhere. Like, so I was like, you can pronounce it like a Z, but like it's
Yeah,
an
it's
S.
an S.
That's
I thought it was
yeah.
Jess at first.
I fucking hate that.
Oh,
That's the
really?
one
Walk out into
I'm gone. No, fucking no. Jess is the worst because it sounds like a
Yeah.
J-E-S. I'm just like, no.
like a Jessica.
I'm not a woman. Like,
Yeah. Well, I thought it was like a guess. I thought it was guess as well. Like just.
I don't mind
G-
guess. Guess
yeah.
is fine, like, because it looks like guess. So I'm like, oh, that's fine.
Well, how do
As long as you're talking about me, I don't really care.
yeah. So you hung out with Stum. How do you say his name then? Is it Stum?
Stum. I call him Stum.
Stum.
I think it's Stum.
Stum because he's got that accent.
I know. Fuck
And, like,
accent.
everyone
Actually,
just-
I call him what I want. Fuck you, Jack. I'll call you what you want.
Yeah, because I call him yes. Well, everyone has.
Is it
different
Stum or
names.
Stum? I think it is Stum. I think
Well,
it's just Stum.
I don't even know what the accent is, but it's
With the
like
two dots
Stum.
thing. I don't know.
Like I think the accent is like a
Storm. I don't know.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, he's the only one that can confirm it. But
yeah, I'll ring him now.
is he in Australia?
He is in Australia. Yeah.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I saw the Lovesick vlog.
He was with Ben in XE.
So yeah, that's the thing. Everyone's back in Australia now. Like all those artists.
I'm fucking waiting on Bryson Hill to get back to fucking Australia. I love that man.
Yeah,
He's living in London right now.
Yeah, a lot of artists like that do that. They just fuck off to Europe during.
For the summer, you're better off. Like if I was like ideal world, like I was touring the whole time and stuff like that. Probably like come here for like your festival season, because especially in like Ireland, like UK and stuff, like January, February. That's when you're kind of like festival season, is it? Or like March.
Yeah, technically. Yeah, no, it's more end of the year actually. But again, it's like our festivals are like
When's like pitch and stuff?
pitches in March.
Okay.
It's sort of like the
that
last.
that time of year is like not great for like anywhere in Europe. So if you live there and then just fucking went to Europe for the summer
Yeah.
and like all the festivals and come back, that you'd be living. I'd say that's what like Mulgrave and stuff is probably doing.
That's what X Club do
And
as
Skin
well.
and Skin and all that boys like.
Yeah, but like I think pitch is like the last festival, like our festival season.
Is it?
Sort of like there's not really anything after. Like you have Splendor in the Grass, which used to be Australia's biggest festival. Now it's just,
Beyond the Valley as well.
that's end of the year. That's
Is
like a
it?
New Year's festival. But like our festival season would be like starting now. Today's Listen Out. But see, Listen Out.
Oh, it starts now, really?
It's in Brisbane at the moment. So
Oh,
it does like a full Aussie tour.
Oh, okay.
So like it's in Brisbane at the moment. But again, it's like not really like techno.
Have you been to like pitch or anything?
I went to pitch this year.
Was it good?
Fucking sick. Yeah,
It
I saw-
looks
actually-
fucking unbelievable.
Speaking of Stum, I saw him in St. Matford.
Oh, it was good.
Fucking
It looks sick. Like, it looks so good.
Unreal. Like,
The boy, what's the pitch? Oh yeah, sure. Fucking 6 Cents playing there this year, I think.
no, the pitch is March. They're playing Beyond the Valley.
Beyond the Valley, sorry, I'm mixing up my fucking.
No, it'd be confusing. There's a lot. The three main ones I'd say in Australia would be
Beyond the Valley pitching something else. Is it?
and Lost Paradise.
Is that a festival?
Yeah, it's
My
in,
knowledge of Oz is
it's
ass.
in years. But you have Strawberry Fields, which is good. That's coming up in November. That's down in Victoria as well.
Is that Melbourne?
Dennis
or-
Salter's playing there actually.
Oh really?
Yeah, he's headlining. He's technically headlining. Stum's playing there. Speaking of him again, common reoccurrence, but he's playing there as well. But that festival, but techno festivals sort of come back in Sydney, like in Australia, like they're more
Yeah, I've heard
prevalent.
it's kind of housey a while ago and stuff, and then now it's kind of getting more like underground kind of like artists and stuff. So
Because Listen Out's a bit of both. They've got like a techno stage and they've got like a rap stage, but it's more known for its rap stage because Ice Spice is playing there.
yeah,
But Metro Boom was playing there.
I actually wouldn't mind it like, but
Ice Spice.
yeah, I fucking forget her fucking song, but fuck you, Ice Spice, you're not gonna watch this. So.
Yeah, I mean if she does, fucking
Imagine I get a DM now from Ice Spice.
no, yeah, now you never getting a collab with Ice Spice. No Ice Spice remix.
Fuck.
Yeah, but yeah, as I said, yeah, Listen Out's more of like a rap fest. Rap fest was a massive.
Yeah,
Rap
over here,
fest.
really.
They're more prominent.
I've seen like I'm a massive fan of like Nux. He's like a grime artist in the UK. He was playing in Australia. I was like,
Oh really?
do you like grime? Like,
we have DMB here. Like our DMB.
would you like grime? Like
grime music?
Like English like rappers.
Yeah, I used to fucking love it. Do you own
Like
Bailey?
grime and all. Yeah. Fucking
Like
yeah,
drill?
I love drill and grime artists like.
But like, yeah, I feel like I'm a white guy, so I feel like I can't listen to drill. Like,
I listen to Nux. I listen to Nux all the time. I like Loyal Carrier and all them boys. I actually like. I don't actually listen to that much like techno music or like.
Oh really?
Like I do, but like if I was like like planes and stuff, I listen to like Oasis and shit. Like
Fuck.
yeah, that's
See,
like,
I'm the opposite. I literally just listen to techno music.
I do like I go through phases, but like I usually listen to like big 50 Cent buzz right now. Like that's all I kind of listen to, all that kind of shit. Like but flights and stuff, like I can't be arsed listening to fucking techno, like to be honest, because I'm just trying to fucking relax.
See, but like, would you listen to like house or like minimal house or something like
Yeah, I like a little house tune, like fucking Michael Jeffers, like all that kind of like really
Right, okay.
old house tunes and stuff. I listen to that if I want to chill, but like no, I like listening to like rapper. Like I like fucking. There's a tune called like "Jealous" by some like punk artist, man. I listen to that. It's like 2 minutes long. It's the best tune I've heard in a fucking long time. That's all I listen to. Like,
Do you take any like rap? Do you take any of that inspiration into your actual production,
kind of like I don't know,
like
it's
samples and stuff?
kind of. I tried to sample Lux before. I actually did, but it didn't turn out like unreal. But like, yeah, you kind of do. Like I don't know. I like their more like I like artist attitudes and stuff. Like fucking like A$AP Rocky and like all these boys like an fucking Oasis are pure like fuck offness like. But like stuff like that, I'm more like the artist. Like Nux is like the most chill dude ever. I'm like really like chilled out dude as well. But he's just like he's so fucking chilled out. I love him.
Fuck, I have to listen to him.
No, he's really good.
Yeah, I don't know. I never really imagined that. Like, I feel like if you produce, obviously you have like your favorites and stuff, but I feel like if you produce techno, you just listen to techno.
When you listen to Ned Bennett and then you're like, oh fuck, I need to quit music. So that's fucking Ned's made me like just think about everything I was doing.
But like,
So when you listen to that and then you're like, let's just listen to 50 Cent.
turn that off. Fuck off. But do you think that's a good feel? Like, 'cause it keeps you like motivated, competitive, and stuff.
Oh, like yeah, like I remember it was maybe like 2 or 3 months ago, and I just started talking to like Ned and stuff, and he sent me his tracks. So I was like, that's like level up again. Like it's just like, and then the 6 Cents and like even Max. Like I've heard Max and Ray stuff as well. It's just like all these boys, like Club Angel, like all these boys are just
Yeah.
making the fucking best music. Like and it's just even like Europe as well, but like all the Aussie boys, like because you'd send music back and forth, but like the level is just like going up and up and up. So
I think
you
you
have
made
to
an-
like keep. You have to keep up like majorly, like because like some fucking samples and or some like techniques that like all the boys use. You're just like, how'd you do that? So yeah, you don't want to ask, but then you're like, fuck.
I think you may need to move to Australia.
Me?
Yeah.
No. No, I don't. I'll fucking video call them if I have any questions. That's what I do.
Would you consider moving to Australia?
I loved Melbourne, but like, I
Or
feel
like, would you consider a short-term stay?
That's what like I do. That's what I'm saying. Like if you do like the festival season here and like going over kind of back and forth, I love to. I probably hopefully will come for like another tour in like a year or something. But like, don't know if I'd move here if I was like just like employed or like they had a job or something like that. I wasn't like a DJ or anything like that. Like you had like a job for like a fucking company or something. It's way better than like Ireland or like all the pay and like
Yeah.
the standard of living and stuff is like unreal here. But I definitely like. I have so many like mates that like moved over here. Like last night, my best mate Johnny, his sister and her fiance came to the show, which was like I've known them since I was fucking young.
Live in Australia?
Yeah, no, they just moved here like this week.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I was like all of them, like I have so many mates that have moved here, like loads of people from like school and stuff and like college. So it's good. It's there's so you probably know there's so many Irish people here.
Oh, tell me about it. Like, I think it's like I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why I don't know why they're so attracted to Australia.
It's just like I don't know, like the heat, the pay. The heat and pay, I'd say.
And the beach.
Beach.
Because they're always in Bondi.
Are
They're always
they?
in Coogee, Bondi, Maroubra.
My
Like,
pasty skin cannot take the heat. Like I'm probably burning off this fucking light. To
sorry about that if you get something. Some sort of sunburn.
a big
from it.
red thing on my nose. Though.
Yeah, because I wanted to ask, like, the link between you and Australian artists. Like, do you think you're closer with Australian artists, or do you think you're closer with like Irish artists?
Fuck,
Or, like,
that's a deep one now. To be honest.
like
best-
not closer, but do you think like?
I
like
probably
friends-
am. I
friends
probably
of
have more
ours?
like. I'm close to like Dylan and Colt and like loads of like just I fucking gonna forget so many. Like I'm close to like loads of European artists and stuff. Like like even my kind of manager. I've Nathan and I have another guy, Mark, who's based in like Switzerland. So he's a producer as well. But like I don't know, me and the Aussie boys. I don't know. There's like a special connection there. I don't know, like Ned and Sixth Sense. I literally just keep repeating the fucking lads, but like all the boys, like I love all the boys, and they're fucking. Even meeting Mac for like first time, he was like fucking almost naked, and it wasn't even awkward. Like it wasn't even awkward. I've known you for like since I was a baby. Like, but like no, I don't know. Me and the Aussie boys just get along so well. I feel like the only reason is probably just kind of like hard groovy kind of buzz as well, because like the hard groovy boys like Mac and like, etc. all that stuff. I don't know. I feel like when you're just sending back. Because it's all love, like, you know, like if you hear like a good tune or something, you just be like, oh, it's fucking sick, like.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like maybe other genres aren't like that, like, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I can't speak on that.
Like all my hair groovy boys, like, and like Dylan, I'm gonna forget so many fucking lads. Like, there's so many people kind of making hair groovy now and stuff, but like, it's all like really positive. Like, I feel like, I don't know, like it's just really positive compared to like probably like other fucking like genres and stuff like that. I feel like.
Yeah, I think that's because I do realize that like a lot of like, especially in Australia, like the hard groove scene or like that particular genre, it's very close. Like they're all like very
like
tied in
all the
together.
boys. Like that's the only reason. If I was friends with Six Sense, I'm going to be friends with Mac, and I'm going to be friends with Ned, and I'm going to be friends with like all these boys, just because like they're so close. Like the lads live like 5 minutes away from each other. Sorry.
Oh fuck.
They like Six Sense live like Brody and Alex live 5 minutes away from Mac.
Oh fuck. Yeah. Well, they're like I thought they were mates. Like they are mates.
They are mates,
yeah.
but they're 5 minutes away, and they went to school together and everything. Like I'm staying at Mac's now, and he's like, yeah, they're just like down the road. I was like, oh, okay, so.
Yeah, I think that's so sick though. Like just that having that dynamic, like your best mate being like a quality producer, and then
I
you're
know,
a quality
yeah,
producer
like
yourself. Like,
I don't have. I'm from like the back arse of like fucking nowhere. Like
right.
Like I'm from like I went to school in called like Headford. It's like just nowhere.
Far away.
Like farmers, like all
Whoop
that.
whoop,
Shit.
as we
Yeah,
like to
like
call it,
farmers.
sure.
Is that what is it?
Whoop whoop.
It's
like in the middle of nowhere.
I was like, they're like all like farmers and shit, and like they love their like GA. Do you know GA? GA is like our national sport, like you know, like the hurling and Gaelic. And
oh
stuff
right,
like that.
yeah.
They all love that. I was just
very
born, I was
traditional.
just born in the wrong place. To be honest,
right.
But, like, but that's where I'm from. But like,
How did you sort of like I guess get out of that system?
college actually I moved, so then I was like mad into music, and then the only reason I started making music was Cheltenham Festival, the horse racing. Like horse racing, it's a fucking massive festival. Like
in Ireland?
No, Cheltenham horse racing. Like it's like you bet on it. Like
Yeah, like the races.
it's like
we're
horse
the
racing.
Melbourne Cup,
Horse racing. Yeah. Cheltenham's like biggest one probably in like UK or whatever. I got a tip for like some horse. I was like, so I'll stick a tenner on him. Won 200 bean. 200 beans like €200.
Okay, yeah, that's another side.
€200 and FL cost €200 for the producer.
FL Studio.
Yeah, it cost €200 for the producer edition. So I was like, it's a sign. So I said,
Is that what you
I
use?
bought it. Yeah, but
You
yeah,
use
FL.
Fruity Loops?
Yeah.
Because like I feel
Fuck Ableton. Whoever used Ableton, go fuck yourselves.
see, I feel like
Mac uses Ableton. Six Sense uses Ableton. Go away.
people use Logic as well.
Fuck. Who uses Logic?
Wallgrab actually.
Yeah, I
uses
see it.
Logic.
Yeah, but he goes between. He goes between.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Because I feel like Fruity Loops or FL Studio, like
There's a lot of people that use FL.
I just like associate it with like trap beats. Like back in
FL,
like,
like, you can kind of take because like there's more like Julian Earl. Did you ever see Julian Earl?
Yeah.
Did you
So
see
they're
Ben
making hard.
Prophet's fucking thing on only with yous? He takes the piss out of him.
Who? I saw that story
Your
like
man
they were
does the
making
Julian Earl.
DJ Heartstring.
Yeah. That was the best video I've ever seen.
Bro,
Hey guys, it's Julian. I was fucking crazy laughing at
Feel
that.
sad for the bug because like he actually makes
He's
videos.
unreal. Like I can't use half it because he does. It's in Ableton, but like I've learned from fucking some trap producer how he does like something. So that's like you have an advantage if you're in Ableton, but fucking
Yeah.
Ableton looks like the most unfriendly thing.
Apparently,
ever.
it's like the most fucking just the deepest
oh it's
thing ever.
pit,
Like,
yeah, it's a pit. I wouldn't mind start using it, but I'm just so like I've been on FL for like how old am I? Oh, like 6 years now.
fuck yeah.
So
well,
I
that's
kind of
good.
know it. Like, do you know what I mean? I know it kind of.
We're making fucking tracks on it, so why would you change?
Yeah, well, I know you can do. I feel like Ableton stock plugins, like the plugins that it comes with, are probably just a bit better. Like I feel like,
Right.
and like the automation and stuff, it's probably better. But I'm an FL. Like Evan Kenema uses FL. Scream uses FL.
Oh, can I use FL?
yeah. He might have switched. I don't know, but I think he uses FL.
I thought Ableton was like the industry standard.
It is. It depends what you use. Like I use FL. Do you know Ansbro? He's like a big kind of hard techno. I'm good mates with him. He's not from Ireland. He's not from Galway. He's from like Mayo, which is right beside it. He's FL. Like a good few people do use FL, but mostly Ableton, to be honest.
Fuck. I thought FL was like a bit of like a piss take.
Thanks.
No, but like from people because fuck that sounded so
It
bad.
looks the only reason I like because I don't have like if you like a musical background, I'd say Ableton's like perfect. But
yeah,
like,
right.
FL's is so like looks like a kid's toy. Like it's honestly it's so colourful.
Because a lot of people I talked to a guy called Ben. He's also from Melbourne. He uses FL as well, and he said like when he's telling people that he uses FL, they basically like ask him like what the fuck are you doing? Like why are you using FL Studio? Like
all the boys say that to me, and I was like, listen to my tracks there. Thanks.
yeah, well I mean that's the thing, it's
That's
like,
all
he makes
whatever
fucking,
DAW you use, like it doesn't really fucking matter. Like,
as long as you make bangers, like it
yeah,
doesn't
that's
matter.
all you have to do.
Yeah. Well, have you tried Ableton before?
Kind of like I'm gonna try it with Mac a bit. It's so like
It's like a pit.
it's just like
There's so much shit
it's
going
just
on.
like dull. You just don't want to go on it. It's just like
Oh really?
I just feel like FL is like colourful. When I open it up, I'm like
more user friendly.
yeah. Oh, fact. That's probably because I don't have like a musical background or anything like that. Like if you know something sounds good, like it's gonna sound good or whatever. But I don't know. I only went on FL because when I was like 18 and I like was like a big fan of Cadman stuff. Seeing he was on FL, I was like, I'm gonna get FL. So that's the only reason.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's like, I didn't realize that FL Studio was. As I said, I thought FL Studio was like.
Dylan Fogarty uses FL actually. I think he's kind of switching to Ableton, so you better stick to your roots. Stick to your roots.
Stick to what's worked.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, I don't really know much about those like.
DAWs and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, or I don't even know what DAWs. Like,
DAW is a digital something workspace. Fuck, I forget the A.
Audio
Audio.
I feel like it's like the.
I think it's audio, but yeah, I should probably know this. but
Audible maybe.
No, it's not Audible. It's not Audible. No, it's definitely
Okay.
audio. Digital
Yeah.
audio workspace. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know much about. I use FL. I think I used FL Studios like twice.
Oh, it's
I
good,
made
like,
one
it is
trap
actually.
beat, and it was like.
Definitely class. Like it was definitely real.
Yeah, I was singing 21 Savage, like 21 Savage or something on that beat. But no, it was horrible. I was like, oh, I'm gonna make it as a producer.
Oh, fucking release. Oh, just.
Do you remember your first track?
Oh, stop! I do. Yeah, I do. Just anyone listen.
Is it on SoundCloud?
It was.
It was.
Anyone who you do get excited because you make a tune, and you're like, oh, this is fucking sick, like because you've been listening to it, and you're like, it's fucking shit. Don't release this. Don't release music until you're like 2 years in, because.
How long did you produce and then release music?
Like fucking straight away, to be honest. I fucking regret doing it, to be honest. Like straight away. One of my biggest tunes, Pop. It's fucking ass. Whoever likes Pop, I'm fucking deleting it soon. So
Why do you reckon it should be?
it's just because like you always like progress, like you always get better as a producer.
Yeah.
Like even like my tracks like a year ago, I'm like I could have done that like better or whatever. But like Pop is just shit. I wanted to delete it so bad. No joke, I spent maybe 4 months making that tune.
Fuck. How long do you spend now on a tune?
Like 6 hours. Like max. Like max.
Like combined, or do you just do it in one sitting?
Kind of combined, because like recently I like started, because like I have ADHD, so like my fucking brain is just fucking mental. So like I usually, it's undiagnosed, so whoever comes at me for that, you can fuck off. But I 100% have it. But fucking
Most ADHD has
I'm fucking riddling it. But like no, I usually like I started doing like I'd have like maybe 3 or 4 ideas and then work on them, get sick of that one, work on the next one, and then you just kind of rotate. So you kind of at the end of it, you kind of have like 4 tracks basically, like in like maybe like 2 weeks, because you're sending like say 6, 6, 6, 6, so something like that.
Yeah, right.
So it, like that's got like it's not 6 hours, like one sitting, but you could be kind of spending time. You do an hour here, an hour here. That's what I kind of do, like my workflow and stuff. But that's what it's kind of.
So like you sort of start making tracks and you just stop.
Get an idea, and then you're like, okay, park that.
And then you come back to it.
Yeah.
And then you sort of end up.
That's what I kind of do. I think everyone's is different. Like I do like FL lessons as well. Like kind of like going like I'll share my screen and like explain stuff to people.
Oh, fuck.
It's actually sick. Like,
Okay,
it's actually
cool.
it's good. But like I do that as well. But just like I say, like everyone has different workflows from like Ketamine to Sixth Sense to fucking Dennis Sulta. Like all these boys probably have like different ways of doing it. But like I just explain the way I do it and like the easiest way I can do it. But that's what I do. Like
So how have you evolved since your first track?
Oh fuck me, like so much. Like oh stop. I'd say everyone has like.
What's like your biggest learning curve?
Biggest learning curve? Just like your own processing, like how Ben does, you know, like a Ben Prophet vocal and stuff like that. Like just getting like your own sound, like get your own style. Like if you hear like a Ketamine tune or you hear like a Mall Grab tune, you know it even if it's unreleased. Do you know what I mean? Like you'll know it, like
100%.
if it's in a mix or you see him live, and like it sounds like unreleased or whatever. That's what you kind of should strive for. I think like getting your own kind of like identity. Like I felt like I only found like my kind of sound maybe in like the last year and a half, 2 years kind of.
Yeah, right.
Before you're kind of just like whatever comes out.
Mm-hmm.
But like now you can kind of get like your own kind of sound. So
yeah,
you have to kind of like.
So that's like your main thing is like finding your sound.
Yeah, like I think everyone goes through that. Like I started making house kind of stuff, and then I kind of progressed to like what I'm kind of making now. But like I'm so happy with what I'm making now, so I'm just like just gonna stick with that until like if I get sick of it, I'll make something else. But I don't see me getting sick of this for a good while. So
yeah, so you started with house music.
Yeah, I think everyone does. Like especially in Ireland, because like Ketamine and stuff, he was kind of housey back then, and then like I think fucking even like Dylan Fogarty and all these boys were kind of started making kind of like housey kind of stuff like that. But then you kind of just grow up, I think, to be honest, and you just kind of like get your own kind of perspective on things. But
Is house? I don't want to offend any house producers here, but
I love house music.
Yeah, would you say? I don't know if it's easier. Obviously it's different to make, but would you say it's a bit easier?
House music, no, I'd say it's actually quite harder. I'd say it's actually probably harder because like you have to get like some catchy melody or something. Like hard groove, you can get away with like a vocal or like a stab or something.
Like a sample,
like
or something.
like yeah, like how like if you make like if you think of any of your favorite house tunes, it's a really catchy melody or a really catchy vocal.
Yeah, it's actually
do you know
true.
what I mean? So like hard groove, it can just be like, fuck, that's sick. Do you know what I mean? Or whatever, like certain drums and like a little vocal. But like house music, to get like, I feel like house music you probably need more like musical theory, because you can get them chords and get all that like progressions and all that kind of stuff. But like if you learn how to like progress like or process your like I like my drums, like everyone has their own kind of like sound from like their drums and stuff. I like my drums. If you can get anyone can get like good at making their kind of own like drum kind of style, but like anything else is kind of like up in the air, I feel.
So how did you sort of go, I guess, talking about production and then going back to make it funky, because obviously you said you fucking hated that shit. You didn't like it, but like what was the process of making that what was the process of making that shit?
Fuck, you put me on the spot here. I kind of wanted to make something. I think I was coming up to playing in Berlin, so I kind of wanted something that kind of is Berlin-y-ish, like the kind of melody. It's very kind of repetitive, kind of stuff like that. And then just like kind of fitting stuff around it. I usually do look for a vocal in like every track, because I don't know. I don't think I've put out a track without like some sort of vocal, like some sort of anything. But make it funky was like you kind of do your own process into it. So then I just kind of like, I was like, that actually sounds sick, because it's kind of more of a funky tune. It's not like hard or whatever.
Yeah,
so
right.
That with the kind of melody, and then just like the drums and stuff with it. That's kind of what I did. And then like you didn't want like a massive overpowering like bass or like that. So it's just kind of like, it is a funky tune. That's
fitting.
Hopefully it is a funky tune. But like,
what's the sample of that?
It's in some fucking sample pack I have. It's like I won't give away my secret too much, but it's in. DJ Schwisherman knows where it is. He knows where it is. So that's okay.
Is it like an old? It's like an old rap song. Or
it's
something?
like no. It's like a fucking CD sample, if you know what I mean.
Oh,
there's
fuck.
a lot of them kind of like. No, everyone will know like a jungle 1989 to 1999 pack. Everyone in their fucking nan has that pack. It's something like that I have, that like I'd say more people know it, like, but like just like there's so many like vocal samples and stuff, and I found it and just like pitched it up and like, repeated it and stuff.
Yeah, nah, because that's I said that's a fucking you hate that song, but
I like it now.
You like it now,
when I
but
met
when
it,
you
I was
made
like,
it.
I don't even know if I'm gonna put it out. But
how long did it take you to produce it?
Fuck knows. I'd say like 4 hours maybe or something.
How long did it take it from like when you mastered it to when you actually released it?
like getting the master done for it and stuff like that, or like
Yeah,
me
for, like-
just finishing it, or
Yeah,
getting
just
the actual
finishing up and
master.
then getting it released on that EP.
Oh, that was actually good. Well, I think it was done. When did I release the EP? Was that like
Fuck,
September?
it
Oh no,
it was
fucking
not-
no, it was August.
It was long ago. It was a bit recent.
August.
Maybe
I think it was August 9th. August 9th, yeah, it was
Right.
August 9th. I think I had that finished. I think I had the master in like May, June, like end of June. So like I knew it was going out in like probably start of July maybe. I knew like the whole EP because it's like for SoundCloud or Spotify, you should kind of put stuff out to hopefully get in playlists like a month before, so it like picks up.
Right. Okay. So sort of what can everyone expect next from you?
I quit my job, so
Oh, really?
I'm fully
So you're
DJing.
full-time DJ
Hopefully,
producer,
yeah.
yeah.
I feel like they were fuck you, stuff for cakes. You've shafted me, so they fucking I don't. They won't listen to it, but fuck you. They wouldn't give me holidays, so even though the owner was like, you should go. She was actually like really supportive. She was like, oh, you know. I told her like I only was part time because I was DJing kind of quite a bit, so. She was like, I have so many holidays to take. So then the next day, I applied for my holidays, came in, no. So I was like, okay, fine. So
So you just quit.
yeah, I quit. So yeah, hopefully I'll be playing a lot of shows and stuff. So hopefully that. And then music wise, probably just like I have an EP coming with Thelma. If you know Thelma, she
Yeah,
played
Thelma,
here.
yeah,
I have an
yeah.
EP with her. We're working on it now, so it's kind of like trancey, kind of meets hair groove kind of buzz.
Oh shit. Okay.
It's good. It actually is
Bit different
really
to
good.
what
Yeah,
you
it's
usually
different.
get.
Yeah, but like it's good to put up stuff that's a bit different. Like I don't feel like I haven't seen anywhere at least something like that we're making, so it is good. And then
When's that? When can we
fuck
expect
knows.
that?
We only have 2 tracks done, so we're waiting. I'd say we might do another 2 or something. So it'd be a while, like, but that and then Club Trax Only 2 maybe by the end of the year. And
Okay,
like, I have
sick.
few requests for like IDs and stuff like House Rock and Big Mama and all that kind of stuff.
Okay,
I might
yeah.
just throw out like some singles and stuff, but
How-
label wise, I'm not that pushed right now.
How many IDs should myself and everyone coming tonight expect? everyone that's going to
That's
see you on the
mine,
tour.
or just in general, like that's unreleased from my mates and stuff.
Let's say first of all yours, and then maybe
Mine, I'd say there's like 6 or 7 that I will play that are just mine, like the unreleased, and then mates is probably like 90% of the set. It's just like unreleased shit. Like
do you usually like play a lot of unreleased shit? Like
not on purpose, not being like, oh, I play unreleased music, but like
Yeah.
some people just send you music and they're like, this is sick, so you just play it the other day. Like certain like like certain tracks that are like, you know, crowd pleasers and stuff like that, so you do play them that people know and stuff.
Yeah.
But, like it's the joy of like playing some fucking track that you made in your bedroom that was like no one heard before, and they're like, fuck, this is sick. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Does that give you more motivation to then release it?
Yeah, like because you do gauge, like, because this is my first time like getting like a lot of shows close together and stuff like that, so like getting like, I'd say that's what like obviously everyone does, where like they just gauge like crowd interaction, how much they enjoy the tune, like, and then you release it, like, you know,
Based
from
on that.
yeah, that's standard, like, you know.
Yeah. Because I'm excited to hear all them release tunes.
I have a lot of there's a lot of people ask me for them, and I'm just like,
See, I haven't heard any of your unreleased. I mean, I probably have. I just didn't know that.
yeah, you'll hear it tonight. You'll hear it last night. The opener is sick as well, so you like the opener. So
Yeah,
I feel
okay.
it's pretty good.
Yeah. How many like Aussie? Like, do you have any 6 Cents and Mac?
Oh yeah,
Mac
fuck,
IDs?
yeah. I've Mac, Neds, 6 Cents. I've a lot of shit by them. Who else? I've Club Angel is in there. Who else is in there? Walters.
Yeah, Mitch,
But yeah. Fuck. I think that's it. Well, maybe another one.
Yeah. Okay. Sick. So
That's off the top of my
I'm
head.
keen for that. Because yeah, fuck. Every time I listen to one of their sets, I'm like, get me the idea on that.
Same. So then they send it to me.
At least you get upset. I don't,
Yeah,
I don't
I know,
get to hear him.
You have to wait.
I've just like repeated
You little
that
peasant,
that
you wait.
SoundCloud thing. I just keep repeating it. But you know, that's cool. So like, yeah, because I always see like just ID.
Yeah.
Like there's so many, but like even like Shazam can't.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like sometimes Shazam can't even like if it's not an ID, Shazam just can't even like pick it up.
Yeah.
It's like a sound. It's only like SoundCloud exclusive.
Yeah, it is something. I do like doing the SoundCloud exclusives, to be fair.
You can't find them as well because you can't even like type anything up. It's just a beat.
Yeah. That's what like Kedman and like Jordio and all them boys do so well. Like, I feel like they'd probably do it too much, as in like everyone knew like Fly Away before it came out, like the and like Feeling Emotions, like everyone knew it to like it didn't lose the hype, but it's like everyone knew it and knew it was coming out. But like if you didn't do it for as long, it would have been like fuck. Like, do you know what I mean?
I think that's. I mean, I don't want to.
But everyone, like,
diss
I remember,
anyone.
no, I'm not dissing anyone, but like, even when it came out, everyone was like, finally it comes out. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, everyone was just waiting for that fucking track.
Yeah, I remember when I heard Fly Away for the first time. I was actually at pitch,
Oh, really?
and yeah, I've got a video of it. Like, I remember the day out. The
You're
days
definitely just
after,
like crying.
I was
like,
just like replaying it the whole time. I was like,
I played it last night.
release
Everyone
shit.
loves it here. Like, it's such a track, to be fair.
It's actually a fuck.
I DM'd him actually. for asking for Fallen Angel. He's like, soon come my lord. I get it, yeah. I was like, okay, so.
Yeah, fuck. Have you like interacted with Kenner a lot?
A bit, yeah. I'll never forget, like, he like, before COVID, he played, like, I messaged him, like, this is like 2020. He was playing in, it's called the Telegraph Building in Belfast. It's like fucking best venue in Belfast.
Mm-hmm.
Belfast is like up north.
Mm-hmm.
So like he played like one of my unreleased tunes. It was Systematic, that tune I have out, that edit by Plump DJs. He's like, oh, I'll play it in the telly. I was like, fuck off, like, no you won't. And then like I was like front row, and yeah, we played it. I was like, fuck. But then like COVID happened, so kind of everything kind of died down. But no, I still interact with him a bit. Like he's a busy boy though.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, because that whole EP is crazy. I sort of wanted to touch back on your collab EP with Thelma.
Yeah.
How does a collab work in terms of like an electronic track? Because obviously with rap or music tracks, like you know your vocals.
Yeah, it's kind of similar.
verse.
It'd be like you kind of send like, it's called stems. So like you just kind of like, instead of exporting like an MP3 of like the finished track, you kind of export every, like, you'll have a kick, you'll have you'll have vocal, you'll have all that kind of stuff. You just send that over.
Right.
She does something to it. She'll send back, and then you kind of, until you're happy.
keep
Like,
adding to it.
yeah. You just keep kind of building it like that, and then like arrangement and stuff. You just maybe have a conversation about like how you want to arrange it and stuff.
Yeah.
That's basically it. Like,
How does a collab EP even come about? Like, how do you just like decide? Like,
I don't know.
Let's just do a collab.
I don't know. I think we kind of messed. We just worked on one, and it's actually, what the fuck do we call it? I forget what we called it, but I'd probably play it tonight. It's kind of like, I brand myself as like, certain people are like hard and like groove and capital letters. I'm like hard and capital letters with groove, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Okay.
Like,
yeah,
so
yeah.
like it's kind of
Hard
hard.
first,
Yeah.
groove
Kind of, yeah. Like that's actually good. No, it's kind of like harder, but it has like that trance feel to it, which is kind of like her buzz, which is
Yeah,
like
okay.
cool. And then the second one is very trancey, but it's my drums, but it does sound really like it is really good. Like as soon as we met it, we were like, fuck, this is sick. She put it on her TikTok, and we got like a lot of like IDs. ID.
Yeah, I feel like the ID DM, you must be getting fucking spam with that sort of shit. Yeah, I feel like the amount of times I message someone about it, like an ID, I just don't get a reply, but like I'm just like, I need the ID.
If it's not mine, I'll tell you. Like I'll tell you if it's unreleased. But like, so one of the lads messaged me about a track. He's like, ID. You do get a lot of IDs, but I was that boy like as well. Like just be like, what the fuck is that? Like, do you know?
Yeah, 100%. Okay, we've had a good chat. It's been a good chat, but I want to end off on something a bit different, not techno-y.
Okay.
I don't know if anyone's ever. If you
Oh,
guys,
is this? What are we doing?
This is what you mentioned in the car. So
Are we doing it?
yeah, we'll do it here. We'll do it quick. Okay, so if you guys are listening up to this point, maybe this might be a clip or something. So Gary or Guess is a Manchester City fan,
Till I die.
and I'm a Manchester United fan till I die. Obviously, you don't need much context to know that this is two rival teams. So
I feel like I'm on fucking SDS or like piss
I feel like
side.
I'm on like BT Sports.
Holland's the greatest player to ever live.
But we're gonna do a combined 11 of Man United players and Man City players for this season in particular.
Will I just write down the city?
So basically, this is the end of the segment. It's just the Man City starting 11. But no, we'll do like a legitimate one.
Ederson or Onana? It has to be Ederson. Onana's shit. Sorry.
If it was De Gea, but see Ederson.
Just think of the Champions League final. Who performed better? Ederson did.
Yeah, but you gotta remember, Inter weren't even meant to be there.
They were good though. They were.
I mean, they were
that was the
solid.
best day of my life.
Onana's good with his. See the
He
thing.
is no.
he's
Ederson's
good
better. Ederson's better with
his feet.
I'd say Onana's probably a better shot stopper, but I'd take Ederson.
Not this season. Have you seen him?
Not this year. No, so it has to be Ederson. So Ederson.
Okay, Ederson,
Right
okay.
back is Kyle Walker.
Who's
Don't
that?
even fucking argue. You've Delo and Wan-Bissaka. Don't
Yeah,
even
nah.
argue.
I mean defense. I mean, nah.
I might give you a centre back. That's how I'm.
Centre back?
We have Stones and Diaz. Who was getting over?
I'm keeping Diaz. Stones will probably get. The thing is though, Varane and
I'll let in Martinez.
this year's Martinez is not.
Oh, no, but
last
it's-
year's Martinez, I would take over.
Just over
I'd
like
put,
say like the last year.
I'd put Diaz and Martinez in there.
I'll give you that one. Left back.
Sure, but you got a
Ake.
Akanji.
Ake is really
Oh,
good.
yeah, Ake is your. Nah, I still think Sean is days.
Like,
Starting
you're not,
England
in that
starting left
defense,
back.
you're getting two United players. Not a fucking chance.
But I mean, Shaw's on his day one of the best left backs.
Fine,
in the
okay,
league.
I'll give you a shot. Okay, midfield is City. Midfield. Midfield, Rodri, and then you have your pick. I'm going to put Foden in the midfield and De Bruyne.
Okay, De Bruyne's
And
no.
Rodri, don't even argue with Casemiro.
All right, so
Don't
for
no,
Foden,
don't even argue that. Don't even argue
with
that.
Foden, I can argue.
Or Bruno, I'll put in Bruno.
But how about well, we haven't seen
Not Bruno, Bernardo. Fuck Bruno. I'm
we
putting
haven't, we
Bernardo.
haven't seen Amrabat yet. When Amrabat comes in,
He's a baller, but he's not. No, he doesn't
not
touch anyone.
Rodri. Yeah, okay, you can take the fine.
Midfield's all City.
I'm taking a
and the
massive
striker
L here.
is Haaland.
Haaland, yeah,
And then
right wing Anthony, obviously.
fidget spinner. Right wing, no.
Who's
Fuck,
your
I'd
right
actually
wing?
know. I put Bernardo in the midfield. I put Foden on one of the wings.
Where are you putting Julian? Where are you putting Julian Alvarez then? Left wing though, on his day, as much
Probably
as
is
I
Rashford.
currently dislike
I'd have to
Rashford,
leave. I'd have to leave Alvarez
Rashford
out.
left.
I'd have to leave Alvarez out. I think.
Alvarez
Foden.
out.
It's either Foden or Alvarez, but I'd
Alright,
probably
three
put
sub. Then you get 3 subs.
Alvarez.
Alvarez,
And I'd go Stones.
Stones.
There's
and
no
then
one. And then for you
Casemiro,
or Bernardo or Bruno. Sorry,
Bruno. But yeah, it depends again which Bruno you get.
it's just not a big game. Bruno. Probably Casemiro. Probably.
Yeah, okay.
That's the 3. So you got how many did you get? 1,
3
2.
United players.
It's pretty accurate. Though.
Fucking hell, like it's insane. Like if he made this team 10 years ago, we'd be like probably like
Oh, I'd be like, yeah.
it'd be neck and neck.
Yeah,
but now these days, yeah, and
it's
manager,
a great day for City.
manager as well, Pep.
It's not even close. Like, to be honest. Fuck
This
no.
has been a reality check for me. As much as the season's already been.
Oh
a
sure,
reality check.
I grew up and it was just if we finished 14th and bet United once, it was a great season. So
Yeah.
now you just used to piss the league. So
Now we just fuck don't. Oh, I feel like you and I could talk an hour about that.
I know
The
I'd
state
say
of
you'll
United.
get Champions League though. I think you will get Champions League.
What do you mean? Oh,
You'll
we'll get Champions
You
League.
will get Champions League. That's it.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't. If you watched, you obviously, I'm guessing you didn't watch the Brighton game. The Brighton game was.
I watched highlights.
Oh, you watched it? Fuck, I watched the whole game.
Brighton are fucking sick though.
Brighton are great. De Zerbi. They were missing.
Doesn't matter who's it doesn't matter who's gone. They still just know this.
They
You
were
have no
miss-
system though.
They were missing. Yeah. Well, again, as I said, we can go into fucking hours.
Welcome
of,
to the football
This
podcast.
is the next podcast. Gez and I are starting a football podcast where I just rant about United and,
Talk about
he
it.
just laughs.
United versus City.
But yeah, no, that's our starting 11 for United versus City. Not really competitive at all. I didn't really have a case to argue. But I think on that note, on the lighter note, I think we'll end the chat there. It's been good enough. You've deleted a few beers there.
I'm Irish. I can handle it. So I'm
yeah,
alright.
well, I'm driving, so I got to keep it
Fair,
easy.
fair,
But
fair.
tonight I'll be fine.
No, sweet.
But yeah, guys, obviously, thanks for listening. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed that great chat about all things Ireland, all things GES, all things Man City and Man United. Obviously, support the podcast, like, share, follow everything that you can. Obviously, follow GES. His links will be in his socials will be in the description. Give him a follow. A lot of exciting things coming. Obviously, he's on his tour right now in Australia. I think by the time this comes out, that'll probably wrap up.
Yeah, I think so.
So hopefully we can maybe get a reaction from him
yeah, perfect.
of like how that tour went. But you know, obviously besides that, guys, as I said, like, share, subscribe to the pod. It helps a lot. And obviously I can keep getting great guests on, like Gez himself all the way from Ireland. Hopefully we get another international guest on soon.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
You will.
But we have to. Well, I mean, it's all about getting that connection.
You will.
Okay.
I'll push someone onto.
Yeah, sweet. Anyways, guys, thanks for that. Thanks for listening. Thanks to Gez.
Thank you, boys.
Take care, guys. See you later.